What's up everyone? I have a level 3 slot victory for you today, and I'm very happy with this one because it ended up being quite the amusing run. I've done this before actually. I've gotten the Sloth Ribbon twice. Like, I have a playlist. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link to it in the top right corner as well as the description. But like, it's not my first time doing this, but it's my first time doing this in the custom pack, so I didn't expect it to be that difficult, but I was given a very bad start, and you'll see what I'm talking about shortly. I'm losing on the first 2 rounds, meaning that I'm not at 5 hearts, I'm only on 4, which is never a good thing. Thankfully I managed to find a jellyfish instantly and I level into a weasel. What I was looking for is a clownfish. I think I'll put a link to the custom pack in the description as well, just so you know what pack I was using to get this. If you don't know me, if you don't know what I do mostly on the channel here, I go for 5 of a kinds, mostly in custom packs nowadays. And the way I do that is by shop scaling. I usually have a lot of level up units on the team. I am going to have blobfish, clownfish, jellyfish. Speaking of blobfish, I peeled double spider here and I end up having 2 blobfish. I even think I misplay here with the positioning a little bit. The duck has to go behind the blobfish obviously, and the jellyfish behind the duck, so it gets the extra stats from the level up. But never mind that. What I was trying to say is that the way I do 5 of a kinds is usually through shop scaling, and the pack is built specifically for shop scaling with chicken and lioness. And while that's a good thing, it also means that I have very few ways of scaling outside of shop scaling, so I was trying to find a way to combat that during this run. Thankfully the jellyfish is getting to some pretty nice stats, even though I think I'll lose once again right here. Kind of close, I lose by 1 HP, sadly the ant buffed the mosquito just enough so that I don't draw, but what can you do? And now I'm on 2 hearts on turn 6, which very unfortunate. Even for my typical runs I expect to have a better lives to win ratio than this. Thankfully I find a clownfish though. Now that the engine is set up, I even have the level 2 weasel in combat, meaning that it's going to give me 2 gold. But it's not looking great, this situation. I'm on turn 7 with 1 win and 1 heart. This is terrible by any means. I was trying to find a way to just survive for now. I didn't even know that a slot would be coming. Thankfully I get a turtle pill as well on this turn, so the jellyfish now has at least melon armor, so it can hopefully combat the enemy teams quite nicely. And what I'm going to go for the next turn is hopefully to get level 2 blobfish once again and have a pill ready so I can level instantly on turn 9, and then hopefully if I get a good tier 6 unit I can pill the blobfish onto it, making it level 2 instantly. That's what I usually do in most runs, but it doesn't usually work out. Thankfully this time it did, but we'll see what happens together after this turn. A very scary bulldog, which unfortunately with my blobfish I make to insane amount of attack, but thankfully it ends up being a draw barely. So yeah, what I'm trying to do now is hopefully find the level up. Finding a level up on the jellyfish is always nice. Now it's level 3 and I get an alpaca from the level up, which is basically the best level you could be hoping for. I think I'm going to get the clownfish to level 3 as well with a little bit of alpaca plays. Leveling into a hammer shark as well. Sadly the alpaca isn't on level 2 yet, so the hammer shark isn't getting to level 2 as well. But the team is looking decent, I think. Like, it's not the best team that I've had on turn 9, but for this point in the game I think I should be winning against most opponents. Thankfully I do. And now I'm going to try to get the blobfish to level 2 so I can peel it onto the alpaca. I found the crow in the shop, which I'm not sure if I should take honestly, because it's going to delete the pill, meaning that I'm going to have to find it again. But I decided that I don't really have a choice. And thankfully I find the pill instantly, which is very nice. And from the level up I get another hammerhead shark, which is always nice. This is going to be a theme throughout the run. I'm going to be buying and selling hammerhead sharks all the time, and they're going to be coming back to the team at the end of the turn, which I thought was quite fun. Like, it's 3-6 gold for every turn, which is quite nice. And I think it's what allowed me to scale the jellyfish up so quickly, as well as most of the other units. Here is the sloth finally. It appears on turn 11. Quite late usually, but with a level 2 alpaca at least I'll be able to get it to level 2 instantly. I'm deciding what to sell here. I decided to sell the hammerhead shark. It was a debate between selling the turtle and the hammerhead shark, but I thought if I manage to find a pill for the turtle, it's going to be very nice for me. No pill, but I did find a chocolate, which is very nice. I'm going to get a head start on the sloth level up. And as I said before, this is the tricky part of the run, because I'm not going to be shop scaling. I'm not really sure what I want to do scaling wise. I was presented with a good choice right here with the blue ringed octopus and the cow, as well as the waffle. I didn't see that though. I was too focused on leveling the sloth, but later on in the run I was going to transition to that sort of scaling. We'll see what happens. By the way, I get very lucky with the matchups, if you can tell. The team is strong though, it's not a weak team that I'm going for, and the extra gold from the hammerhead shark is going to allow me to scale up a little bit easier than usual. But yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about, the scaling. Like, I get a blue ringed octopus here, I put a waffle on it so it triggers its effect again. Because it's a level 2, it allows me to get +2/+2 for the entire team, which is always nice. The hammerhead shark appears once again for the 3rd time. I'm going to be taking it, I think. And another chocolate for the sloth to get to level 3 next turn, but for now I'm just going to settle for this hammerhead shark. Thankfully, because I reset the triggers on the alpaca, it's going to have a level 2, which means that I'm going to get 6 gold once again. And at this point, the build is almost complete. Like, I'm trying to find a unit to replace the hammerhead shark in the end, but that's about it. In the meantime, I think I'll continue trying to scale with the cows and zebras and blue ringed octopi in the shop, if I manage to look into them. I don't think I need a chocolate anymore as well. Yeah, I am freezed. And I'm just trolling here, like, I'm not really sure what else I should be finding. Another choice I might have had is the husky. Husky is in this pack, but because the clownfish has pepper on it, it means that it's not going to be receiving any buffs, which kind of put me off on the idea of going for the husky. And I think it's going alright so far. The sloth is at 30-34 stats. I was thinking that I should try to get it to 50-50 just for the meme. The first time that I got a level 3 Sloth Ribbon, the sloth was 50-50 stats. But sadly I'm not going to get to that during this run. I got a window, so I shouldn't be complaining too much. I got the Emperor Tamaran as well, by the way, just because I figured it's another way of scaling. I'll just hopefully find a Highland cow, even though I give up on that idea because I find an actual cow in the shop so that I take it and it levels up instantly to level 2. I can get 2 good milks, like, it's called better milk actually, it's not good milk. And now that I have a wolf, 14-16, that's going to get some more stats from the alpaca as well as the clownfish. I think that's what's going to complete my build. Yeah, I'm going to be selling cow here, putting in the wolf. It goes up to 22-24 stats, which not the best for custom pack standards. On turn 14 I'm basically guaranteed to find some teams that can destroy me, so I'm just crossing my fingers that it doesn't happen. Very lucky here with the Scorpion and and the 4750 statage, meaning that the Jellyfish got to a lot of units there for basically free. And the only way I can improve this team is by finding equipment, and thankfully I find 2 peppers, so yeah, I'm just hoping that this wins. A lot of teams beat me here on turn 15. Thankfully I get lucky again with another 4750 and the peanut dropping on a weak unit in the back. So yeah, I think this is going to be it. I tried to level for the final turn, but it doesn't end up happening. Thankfully I managed to win despite that, so I'm very happy with this run, and I hope you enjoyed this as well. If you did, like, sub, do all the generic stuff, leave a nice comment, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.